There's a massive wave coming in digital marketing, and most business owners have no real idea what's about to hit them. Some of them are pressing buttons today, and they won't have jobs in just 12 months. Some of the agencies you're paying right now won't exist by the end of next year. And the businesses that figure this out early, they're absolutely going to print money while everyone else is trying to clean up the mess. I've been talking a lot about AI recently, and I have 5 bold predictions about AI in digital marketing, plus a bonus one at the end that I think is the single biggest opportunity that nobody's talking about. So, prediction number 1, I believe that there is going to be a rise of AI recovery services. There's going to be an entire industry built around AI recovery. Right now, people are getting drunk, wasted, blacked out on AI. They're cranking out 50 blog posts a week, mass producing landing pages, letting AI write all of their ad copy, automating everything they can possibly automate. And a lot of them are going to wake up one morning and realize that their SEO rankings have tanked, their ad accounts are underperforming, and their brand voice sounds like every other brand in Joe Schmo on the internet. When that happens, and it's already happening, by the way, people are going to need to help get that business back to where they were before. That's literally going to be a service. That's an entire industry. AI recovery, AI cleanup, whatever you want to call it. Now, here's the painful part. It's not going to be cheap because you got to go fix what was broken and you have to fix to go get it above and beyond where it previously was, trying to get back to where you were before. And then you pay even more on top of that to actually grow because nobody's hiring a recovering service just to get back to where they were. You also got to make up for lost time. They want to come out ahead. So you've got this bubble that's inflating right now with AI overuse. And at some point, it's going to pop. And when it pops, the people who can clean up the mess are going to charge a premium and they're going to be worth every freaking penny. Prediction number 2 is that most virtual assistants are going to get replaced. Now, I want to be clear about what I'm saying. The top tier VAs, the A players who are strategic, who can think, who bring judgment and context and creativity to the table, they're fine. They're actually going to be more valuable than ever because they're going to be able to leverage this AI to do what they do better. But the mid-tier VAs and the bottom, those are the VAs who are just doing repetitive tasks, moving data from one spreadsheet to another, scheduling posts, formatting documents, copying, pasting from one platform to another, basic research, basic outreach. That work is already being eaten alive by AI, and it's only going to accelerate. If you're a business owner relying on a stack of low tier VAs to run your operations, you've got a window, a very narrow one, to either upskill them or build your entire processes around AI. Prediction number 3 is the agency wipeout. A massive chunk of agencies are already getting wiped out, but are about to get wiped out even more. And honestly, it's going to be a good thing for everybody. The reality is that a lot of agencies have been struggling for the last 12 of 18 months. And it's not just because of AI. AI is just going to be the thing that finishes the job and that people are going to put a blame on and say, well, AI did this, AI did that. They've been struggling because they were never that compelling to begin with. Mediocre results, maybe some shady practices, no transparency, charging premium prices for work that was barely moving the needle. Those agencies have been on borrowed time for quite some time. AI is just the accelerant because when a business owner can spin up a decent ad creative in 5 minutes, when they can generate solid copy with a few prompts, when they can run reporting without needing to pay someone $5,000 a month to send them a PDF, the agencies who were never doing more than that are done. And I think that's great. I think it's extremely healthy. The shady agencies, the button pressure, the ones who were charging clients without delivering, they should be wiped out. What's going to be left is agencies that actually bring something to the table that AI can't replicate, which leads me to bold prediction number 4. Agencies becoming consultants. The agencies that survive are going to look a lot less like agencies and a lot more like consultants. This is something we've been doing for the last 20 months since we relaunched. I saw the void in the marketplace back in 2024 that there were agencies who were just trying to continue to button push. They wanted to run your ads, send you a report, and then bill you. That was like the whole offer, right? And that model has been dead for a while. And the people that are still around that are operating off that are about to be dead. So we built the entire operation around the consultant mindset. We think and run marketing like business owners because we are business owners. We own other businesses outside of the marketing agency. So when we take a look at a client's account, we're not asking, how did the reporting metrics look this month? We're actually asking, is this actually generating a return on investment for our clients? Is this money well spent? What would I do if this were our company on this account? And that's the mindset shift. It's not about pressing buttons in an ad platform. It's about strategy, judgment, business context, knowing when to spend versus when to pull back, knowing when the platform is the problem versus the offer or the landing page. That type of mindset is going to be what survives. And I truly don't believe that AI is actually ever going to get there. Prediction number 5 is that the platforms themselves strike back. And what I'm talking about here is the prediction that platforms are going to start punishing people for overusing AI to cheat the system. Google, Meta, LinkedIn, the social platforms, the search engines, every one of them has a vested interest in keeping their ecosystem useful. And right now, their ecosystems are getting flooded with AI slop, mass generated content, mass generated comments, mass generated ads that all sound the same. They can't let that continue. And if they do, users leave, which then has advertisers leave, and their whole business breaks. So they're going to fight back, and they're going to fight back with penalties and algorithm changes and account suspensions and ranking drops and ad disapproval at scale. And you're starting to already see some of this, but people don't know exactly what it is and what it isn't. We're seeing early signs of it right now. And the bonus prediction that I want to leave everybody with, authenticity becomes the moat. Real, human, authentic content, actual people talking on camera, websites that sound like they were written by a human, ads with a real point of view, stories that are actually true. That's going to be the new difference maker because so few people are actually doing it. Think about that for a second. The thing that used to be default, being human, is now the outlier. As the internet floods with more AI generated content than ever before, the businesses that show up real, that have a face, that have a voice, that are willing to say something a robot wouldn't say, they're going to win for years and years to come. Build a brand around real people doing real work, and you become almost impossible to copy because AI can replicate the output, but it cannot replicate you or your business. If you're a business owner watching this, the move isn't to be afraid of AI. The move is to use it like a tool, not like a crutch, not like a replacement, and to double down on the things only you can do. If this gave you something to think about or you just enjoyed the video, hit subscribe. I put out new videos every single week, and I would love to hear your comments, all that good stuff. Drop them below. I read each and every single one of them. And if you're a contractor, home service business owner, or a local business that wants to understand where all this stuff is going and how you can leverage digital marketing to grow your business in 2026 and beyond, make sure to schedule a call with our team in the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.